I was sitting down and I started thinking, colors, leopard, Ingwe. There's this famous saying in Zulu called Ingwe emabalabala, which also can translate to someone who has multiple talents and multiple gifts. Even the one I was talking about, the guy that I liked, I was in a situationship, and he said it in a podcast that once they've got what they wanted, then it's like, oh, I don't know you anymore. Trying to niche down, but what if people are attracted to just who you are? I am not ordinary. I'm an alien. Yeah. I rap for the ones still in high school, probably my age, and they think I'm cool. And the little ones calling me uncle.
Bars, heavy bars, okay.
I do think I have influence, but people will not give me my props. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you made me share that on a podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of Sounds Good Enough. Today we have someone who's been here when we had one view, when we had the mic, you couldn't actually hear what people were saying, but you guys watched. Appreciate you guys for that. Hey, welcome back, Miss Monta.
Hey, I am so happy to be back.
You good though?
I'm amazing. I feel good, and I'm sorry for being late again.
Now you owe me though. Huh?
I do.
You owe me.
And thanks for the coffee.
Yeah, so guys, I'm a 3 a.m., 4 a.m. kind of sleeper. So, hey, having to wake up at those hours that I usually wake up at 9 a.m., but today I woke up very like 6:30. I was up. I was like, on a Saturday.
On a whole entire.
On a whole freaking weekend.
Aish.
But
it's Women's Day, so you just need to give. It's Women's Day.
Okay, all right. Maybe that can cancel 50% already. Yeah? You owe me 50%. But hey, how have you been, man? It's been what, almost a year and plus since we did the last one.
Yeah, I didn't even have hair at that time.
Yeah.
You know, like my hair has grown. I have a whole afro, proper afro now.
Okay.
I've been great. I've been busy. A lot of projects, a lot of personal development. You know, a lot of traveling too. From the last time I came here, yeah.
We're actually gonna get into that because I've been scoping there. Like, hey, this is you travel. I want to talk about something that you have on your bio right now, which I feel like it does kind of sum you up a little more, but you can give us more detail. You describe yourself as a culture connoisseur, a shapeshifter. What does that mean? Yeah.
So I've always struggled with like labels and titles, right? Because I feel like I'm a person who does multiple things.
Yeah.
Just in general, you know, one minute I'm in advocacy, another minute I am in the art space, I'm in the fashion space. So I do quite a lot of things, and I've been really struggling with one title. So I had a chat with a friend a few weeks ago, and because I used to say I'm a cultural creator.
Sure.
Then I was like, nah. Actually, the friend was like, nah, that doesn't really describe you, because as a person, you love culture, you love exploring culture, diversity, learning about new cultures, putting people on to new cultures. So cultural connoisseur would be the best term to describe you. And then I looked it up on ChatGPT, my best friend.
Shout out to ChatGPT.
And when I read the whole description, I was like, this is exactly who I am.
Yeah.
It describes me perfectly. And then as for shapeshifter, I learned that from another friend of mine, and he's pretty much also a shapeshifter. Like, he does martial arts, and then the next time he's a graffiti artist, and then, you know, so I was like, okay, I feel like I'm more of that
So he'll
person.
beat you up and throw you at the same time.
Exactly. You know? So I was like, actually, I think I'm a shapeshifter. And I read it up again. It's someone who can move from this state to this state, you know, depending on the context of what that person is needed for. So I was like, yeah, these terms definitely describe me. And then I have another term, change maker, because I am a change maker in whatever space I am in. It's all about impact, you know, making a difference. And yeah, I guess I just described myself.
Yeah. No, I honestly do see that. But isn't it kind of difficult for you to not niche down in a world where they say like, "Hey, you must niche down, you must niche down." By the way, I'm also like you. I think a lot of people normally say like, "Oh, I thought you were like this," but then they see something and they're like, "Ah, we didn't think you're that type." You know what I mean? Like I have, but I don't know how to niche down. I've tried so many times, but it's difficult for me as well. But in a world where they say you niche down, how is it for you though?
I've struggled a lot with that, and I think only now, frontal lobe developed and all,
Mm,
I'm starting to realize that maybe that's my calling, right?
mm,
To be this multifaceted person
mm,
who does a lot of different things. And maybe I read something that says that you are busy trying to niche down, something like that along
mm,
those lines,
mm,
trying to niche down. But what if people are attracted to just who you are, the fact that you do a lot of different
mm,
things?
mm, mm, mm,
And
mm,
I've learned to embrace that I am not ordinary. I'm not ordinary. I'm an alien. Yeah. Guys, I'm for real. I'm an alien.
yeah.
I come from another world, and it takes time to tap into that. And you meet people that actually make you realize that, you are not you're not ordinary. You're not like
Mm,
you're not meant to be like everyone else who, your life is straight, you do this and this is just it. You need to accept it. It's a calling.
mm,
Not everyone is called to be that,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
at some point in your life you just need to accept that I this is who I am, this
Mm,
is how I am, this is how I will forever be.
mm.
Get over it.
That's true. That's true. But how do you? Is it not difficult? That's my question.
Is it
To,
not
yeah.
difficult?
To,
I think once you start embracing it, it becomes less difficult. Once you start accepting that, you know what, I'm different, I'm not like everyone else. So my journey
mm,
and the path that I'm taking is not like everyone else's path.
mm,
Then you start understanding your true purpose here on earth,
mm,
to just fully be yourself.
mm,
Because everything is about being yourself. So just embrace it. I think I used to have a difficult time trying to niche down, trying to see what best describes me.
mm,
Who am I? Like,
mm,
what if I'm a diplomat? What if I am a artist? But
mm.
now I'm like, you can be everything.
Yeah.
You can be everything. Who says you can't? Like, who puts those limitations? Society?
Society most of the
So why
time.
do you care
Yeah.
about society? Because people will always talk. Even if you were to niche down to one, they will still talk. So why care about those people?
Mm,
They
mm.
will still talk. Like
That's
people
so
will
tough. Yeah.
talk, bruh.
Irregardless too. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. That is fact. I think for me, one thing that I do enjoy about like your work and your work, your content. So can you just tap that there like a little bit? Yeah, just wanna see. Okay, yeah, it looked like it was disconnected, so I just wanted to make sure. All right, okay, cool. Yeah, as I was saying, like one thing about you that I do enjoy, like just going through your projects, your profiles or whatever your platforms, right, is the originality, right? I've seen many people's accounts and most of it is a copy of a copy, right? It's a copy of something that, but yours, it seems like you just do whatever that you want to do. Like, I can't pin it down at all. It's like 1 minute is a picture that looks like that. It's, like someone might say like it's all over the place. But for
Yeah.
me, I'm like, oh, this is actually what most people would call originality. You're like legit original. Like the
Yeah.
stuff that you put out is you. You can't find any of that stuff with
Anywhere
anyone. You know what
else.
I mean?
Yes, 100%. And I like that you brought that up.
Mm.
I was having a conversation with someone about exactly that
Yeah.
yesterday, about how, when Instagram started and everyone wanted to have like they're all posing behind a white wall or
Yeah.
black, and then
Yeah.
the wall looks white, and then I tried that. Like really, I did try that, but then it becomes hard when you're a storyteller
Mm.
to become like that, because I mean, if I want to tell a story through a location and it makes sense with my outfit, now I need to kind of limit myself, because aesthetics for Instagram. Hell no.
Mm.
Instagram is a platform, or let me just say social media in general, is a platform for people to express themselves. And I think people are forgetting that. So for me as a creative and a storyteller, it's the best way to show myself. My profile, only now I look at it and I'm like, this is actually colors, because I'm colors. Like, I'm a
Yeah.
colorful person.
Yeah. Yeah.
My wall needs to showcase the person that I am. But I really did try. I was like, oh, maybe if also I just fit into that mold
Mm.
of like
Mm.
having a white background and,
The
you know,
IG look.
the IG look,
Yeah.
the typical one,
Mm.
then I'll get more followers, I'll get more likes. But I was like, you know what? If people want to gravitate to you, they'll gravitate to you for who you really are. And
Mm.
like I said, going back again to, you're not like everyone else. Why are you
Mm.
trying to be like everyone else?
Mm.
Like, trying to be like all the influencers on Instagram. You're not an influencer, you're a storyteller. So
Yeah.
you need to remind yourself all
Who
the
you actually
time.
are. Yeah. Yeah. But do people gravitate towards you, although they find you to be weird though?
Um, I cannot answer that.
Mm.
Yes, there's people. I think I'm a people's person. Every
Mm.
room I step into, it's very hard not to notice me. Number one, you'll notice that she loves fashion and
Mm.
she loves
I mean, you
color.
got red leggings on right now. Like
We'll
that's
touch on that.
yeah.
It's my brand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, like, you will definitely notice me, and people will gravitate to that energy of, you know, someone who is unapologetic
Mm.
and very bold. I've learned that to become a legend or to become a great one day, you need to really live unapologetically to yourself, not to anyone else. Like, you need to be fully you, you know?
Yeah. 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 I agree with that. But I feel like a lot of people are scared, you know. Yesterday I actually did put out on my Instagram. I put out like a is it notes or story. What do they call these things?
No, I don't know. It's a note.
Yeah,
It's a
that
note. The
little
one.
yeah
Yeah.
in our DMs. So I said like. Don't be afraid to pursue your passions, right? And somebody actually commented. I don't think somebody would comment it, but they were talking about basically being afraid of that, being afraid, like hey, how people perceive them, how they, it's not. I'm like, yo, but that's your life. That's what you wanna
Bruh.
do. If that's what you truly
Bruh.
believe in. That like go after it, do it. Some people will find you to be weird.
I
Um,
think being weird is great.
mm,
Have you ever heard the saying that says, crazy people change the world? Like,
true, true.
so you can't be a normal person and expect to change the world.
Mm,
You know, I think there's beauty in being weird.
mm.
You know, the art of being weird. I'm gonna write a book one day, if it's not already there. The art of being
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
Yeah, but you need to be weird. You
Mm,
need to be weird. You need to be awkward. You need to be different to be great, to fully live to your purpose, especially if you're doing something that has never been done before. You are a
mm,
trendsetter, a
yeah.
taste maker,
Mm,
someone like myself. I've learned that I'm different. So anything I do is gonna be different.
mm,
And I've also learned that the things that I do now might not be for this generation. They
mm,
might not get it. But I know the future generation, oh my gosh, they'll be like, oh, she is so dope. Like,
mm,
she's
mm,
so cool.
mm,
Like,
mm.
the kids that are still in school right now, they'll look at me and be like, oh my gosh, Auntie Zoe? Auntie Zoe, though?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Auntie Zoe.
Auntie Zoe.
I must
I'm
trademark that one.
Yes, and I mean, Nasty C did say in one of his raps, he said I rap for the ones still in high school, probably
Mm,
my age, and they think I'm cool, and
mm.
the little ones calling me uncle. You know, that's
Okay,
that's who we're doing it
okay.
for.
Hey, bars, eh? Bars, hey, heavy bars. Okay, yeah. Okay, all right. No, yeah, I do agree with that as well. Um, I've always been also a believer of like some of the stuff that I do. I might not also reap the benefits, but maybe my kids or my nephews or whatever. Like sometimes it's you going out there showing people like, hey, you guys can be original for the next generation to say like, oh
Mm.
yeah, she did it. Let's also
Mm.
come in and do it. And yeah, now I do. Yeah, I do. Auntie Zoe doing it for the ones in high school at my age.
The
I
the
probably
the
think
ones
that
that
I'm
call me
cool. The
uncle,
ones,
that call me
yeah,
Auntie
Auntie
Zoe.
Zoe.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, they still
yeah.
coming up. They not they haven't
They might not.
even, they're still discovering social media.
Yeah,
Some of them are not even born as yet,
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's actually true. I never looked at it that way, but that's cool. But speaking about influence, you feel like you have influence. So.
Do I have influence?
Hmm.
I mean, I don't want to sound cocky and stuff,
No, no, no.
but people don't
Yeah,
really give me my props in real time.
yeah.
And it's something I've seen. Like,
Hmm.
for instance, like I'll rock up a hairstyle. All of a sudden, everyone is rocking it up in the streets, and I'm thinking it's just a coincidence. And
Hmm.
then a friend of mine last week was like, send me a message. He's a guy. He's like, I've seen a lot of girls rocking this hairstyle. You really put it on. So I
Yeah,
guess that's influence, right? That's
that
influence,
is
but
influence. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like in this world we live in, influence is determined by the number of likes, by the number of followers you have. I do think I have influence, but people will not give me my props in real time.
Okay.
And my influence is not based off just, the material things. Yes, there is the material part of things. I'm dope, the fashion. But it's also based off just how I live my life. I think I do influence or inspire rather people to live their lives in a very authentic and a very bold way. So maybe that, like, try out different things, like what we were talking about, having multiple talents and just being like to the younger kids or whoever I'm inspiring, it's okay to be that person. So I guess that's influence.
It is. It is. And sometimes influence doesn't have to be in a very large scale. I'm gonna stroke my own horn just for a second here. So last month I was doing this 3-day challenge thing, right? And then I went home, I think 2-3 weeks back, and one of my nephews is like, "Yo, dude, I've been seeing you doing this like thing. Like, oh, this is so dope. I also want to do it." And
Mm.
then like a week ago, he started doing YouTube. He's like, "Yo, I did it." I'm like, "Hey,
It's
it's
influence. It's
influence to some
influence.
extent. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?"
are right. I think you are right
Mm,
in terms of saying that it doesn't have to be very large scale.
mm,
And I think I'm also downplaying it. I do have influence. I mean, I'm in rooms that are very powerful,
mm,
rooms where I stand for young people and young people's rights.
yeah.
So I do have influence.
Mm,
I have influence on a lot of things, on like how the culture is being shaped right now.
mm. I
So,
hate that word, by the way, but we'll get
culture.
into it. Yeah, yeah.
What is culture? Yala,
I
yala.
hate the word. Well, I hate how it has become. It's become this thing of like kind of a thing that people use to discriminate other people. Like you can't,
Please
you're not
go
can't be
deeper.
part of that culture. You can't
Please
be.
go
You know what I mean?
deeper. I love this
I hate
topic.
that. I hate that word right now.
I think it's because people don't really understand what culture means.
Mm,
And culture is not this culture that you just see in Bram. It's not
mm,
limited to that.
mm.
Culture is huge. Culture is broad. There is not one culture. There is cultures.
Mm,
And then you find people like myself who fall into the cultures,
mm,
right?
mm, mm,
Because we love learning about like different cultures
mm.
and learning about different things. But culture is big. Like in another country, they don't know about this culture that you're talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
being cool and
yeah,
all of that. Like
yeah,
they don't know
yeah,
what that
yeah.
means.
So,
Culture is knowledge of self,
mm,
like just self-carve, like self-carve that,
mm,
okay, this is Zoleka from 1 to 3, born from these two superheroes.
mm,
Zoleka is, like that is culture.
mm,
The rest of the things, I think now culture is tied to cosigns, right?
mm,
Like
mm,
if
mm,
Smang
mm,
Mang cosigns you,
yeah,
you are then cool.
yeah.
That's not culture.
That's not
That's
culture.
not culture. That's
Yeah.
something else. That's cosign
Mm,
culture. But what we are talking about here is the culture of stories, the culture
mm,
of diversity, the culture of authentic
authenticity.
authenticity.
Yeah,
Yes, authenticity.
yeah.
Sekgowa. But yeah, that's how I see it. Like I don't think people understand Because SA is just a small portion of the world. The world is big. So I don't care if I'm not accepted into the cool kids culture that is now seen in SA. I don't care. Like I'm part of a bigger culture. And that's a global culture. You know, so yeah, I think people need to really go back and study what culture means. But the culture that you are talking about is the SA pop culture and pop culture where you need a cosign to, you know, be accepted
Yeah,
into
yeah.
these cool people
Cool kids.
university.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Trust me. Trust me, I know. Yeah.
If you're not rocking certain shoe,
You're not cool. You're
you're
not
not
part of the
cool. You're not with
culture.
this person. You're not some man is not following
Trust
you, and
me.
you're not. Yeah, like I only see.
Trust me.
You know.
Trust me. Oh, you're not friends with this clique of people, especially Joburg.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
Josie,
Like,
guys.
trust me. I know what you're talking about.
We're actually gonna talk about this like later on because I do want to talk about in the industry because I know you are really you're in the industry to some extent.
Nizwa
You
ngawe,
know
I do.
you have some industry friends. But we are gonna talk about that as we go. But I want to just ask you now, for now, though, like, what do you think is ultimately missing in SA, like, for us to really like be at the top to some extent? Because I feel like we have the music right now. The music that's playing right now is mainly South Africa. I mean, the biggest pop star to some extent is Tyler right
Tyler,
now.
yeah.
You know, the genre that right now that's big in Amapiano, the fashion wise, you have like the Amaklosa doing his thing there. You know what I mean? But I still feel like there's just something that's missing from us to take in that, you know.
To take it where exactly?
Global.
To global.
Like really be undeniable. Because I think Nigeria now has that to some extent, like with the music. Maybe even not with the fashion and everything else, it might not be. But okay, wait. No. Even with the fashion, because you know how they dress, I don't know what they
They too
attire.
much. Oh, they too much.
Yeah.
What is missing for us to take it up the notch? I think a lot of artists, this is just my opinion, ne? Kuba anyway, no,
It's just
it's just my opinion. I think a lot of artists tend to focus on getting to that level, right? And then even though they're doing great, you know, we're looking at them, we're watching, but they kind of lose touch with us here at home, you know, which I don't think they should do. Like, you should really always remember where you come from and really like wear it with you and really embrace it. I love what Tyler's been doing, you know, good cooking bap on TV. That that is some dope
That's
stuff.
dope. Yeah.
But I just think like the focus tends to be so much on reaching there, and I don't think they appreciate us so much, like internationally, like the way we would if you had the backing, the proper backing, like from your SA peeps. Also, I just don't think we are very united. Like, do you think we are? I
No,
don't think we are.
we're
Like, you go on, I see a simple Tyler tweet post, and then when I check the comments, South Africans are hating on Tyler. How? Like, you're adding to the fuel. You're not showing that support. And when we go to other countries, you're like, oh, who do you know from SA? For us who travel. You know, who do you know from SA? Oh, Tyler. You know Tyler this, Tyler that. Then you go back here. How I appreciate Gangago at home. Like, it's not the same. You know, I don't want to mention names, but there are artists that I feel like when they were international, like they died. Like, and then when they got back, that's when they started, you know, tapping into it again. And I think we need to also move from that mindset of always trying to please the people outside or be noticed outside. Like, we're cool. We've been cool, bro. Like, Mendoza was known internationally.
Yeah.
You know, Michael Jackson met Tandy Swamazwai and the whole, you know, like, we've been at it. Like, they found us, yes, but
they found us for sure.
Yeah, they found us, yes, but we've been at it. Like, they know us. Brenda Fassi's song was playing at Prince Mang Mang wako Inland's wedding. They know us. They found us. They know SA is like the USA, the biggest country in Africa. They definitely know that, even if they don't know all the countries in that. Probably when you ask them, when you ask people in Europe, what country do you know in Africa? SA is
It's probably
probably in
SA.
the top
Yeah.
five.
Yeah.
They know us, and I think we should just stop moving. We must move from trying to be seen by them, because they already know that we got the source. We are the epitome of culture, of what it is to be cool. That we've birthed a lot of stars. Mandela is known worldwide. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Mandela, everywhere you go, bamtsiba. Le haba sentsiba isikhuwa. Even if they don't know English, they know Mandela.
That's true. I think the one thing that you said about us not staying together is very true. Actually, when we were sitting here with my friend, we were talking about how I had these other girls that I was hanging out with. They're colored, right? And that whole time they were just bashing Tyler. I'm like, but
She's your
you know what I
own. Like,
mean?
why?
It's like,
It's so sad. Like I literally look at comments and I'm just like, this is crazy.
like, how are you bashing like your own people, like out of
We do that
everything?
a lot, and I
Yeah.
think we don't want to see one of us succeeding.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know what's with that.
Do you
Like,
think Nigerians are much better at like
Nigerians
standing with?
Nigerians support each other. Have you ever seen Nigerians like come for Ira Star now? Come for Benna Boy
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah,
Come
yeah,
for them.
yeah.
I'm just saying, come for them, and you will see. That's like proper solidarity. But when it comes to SA, I mean, you can, even if we don't go on, like, you already know there's tribalism in this country, like where other races, other tribes think they're better than the other tribes, and because I don't know what, but we not united, and then it yeah, we're not united. Then we go. It goes down to how we also treat other people from other countries. Like, we're very xenophobic.
Very,
People are scared to
very,
come to
very,
our
very.
country because they say that we are xenophobic. They're scared of things. I've had conversations with people from West Africa, from Central Africa, who tell you straight up that, oh, SA.
Yeah, no, they don't like us. Eh? If you guys travel, just travel. Go to whatever you see how much. Oh, they don't like us. Eh?
Not, it's not even about liking us. I feel like I am very welcomed in other countries. But them coming here becomes a problem, because in their minds, sizobabulala, we're very xenophobic.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying they don't like us because of that.
Yes, they have that
yeah, that
mindset
when
that, like, we don't
you
like
don't
them, we
welcome
not
them. Yeah,
welcome
yeah,
them. Yeah, you
yeah.
100% correct on
Not
that.
because like they just don't like us, but it's because they've seen how we
We
treat them
treat
when
them, and
they
they
come
treat
to.
us so nicely. Like, they're so welcoming. Obviously, like, it differs with the people, but at the same time, I'm really just saying that to open someone's eyes here in SA, that, like, bro, you going to another country today, you are a foreigner, you know that. If I go to West Central Africa, I'm a foreigner. And imagine now, if I get there and they discriminating me, you're not one of us, how would I feel? I'm also a foreigner there. And it's so sad because we're doing this black on black. But it's a topic for another day.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a topic for another day for sure. But yeah, no, I feel like there's a lot of things that we stop each other from, like succeeding in. Um, so
Self-hate.
recently,
Let's call it self-hate. Self-hate, yeah.
self hate. So recently, I've been very much into the industry, right? Like I've been taking this podcasting serious, content serious, and interacting with other people serious. And hey, I will say this, guys, Josie and industry people is tough. It's very, very tough.
It
There's
is.
a lot of clicks. There's a lot of just like people just blocking you out for no reason. Sometimes some of the interactions I've had, especially with maybe with my podcast, is that it's been very weird. Like I'll have a chat with somebody, right? We do the whole podcast thing, and maybe sometimes they stay over and we talk for a little while and whatnot, and they'll like this person will get personal with you. They'll talk to you. You like, you see the human
Open
side,
up, yeah.
and then you meet them up at some event, and then now they're hanging out with
Quiet.
their
Their
influencer
cliques, yeah.
friends. Now they're acting like they don't know you. You're like, yo, no, you just told me about your mom like 2 weeks ago, and now you're gonna act like is it the same with you
It is, actually.
though? Yeah.
I hate to say it, but it is. I think I'm used to it now, really, and I don't give any attention to it because I've learned that that's just who they are. Like, it's just how the game moves. But I don't move the same. Like, come to me, greet me. I'm the same person today,
Through and
tomorrow,
through,
through. I just think it's just a weird way of doing things. And I think people here are very good at using other people, right? Like, so once they've got what they wanted, then it's like, oh, I don't know you anymore. I've experienced that myself. Just, being, you say I'm in the industry, being in the
In the
industry,
industry, yeah.
being in the industry. And then I get shocked when I actually meet people in the industry who have that level of humanity because it's all about humanity. It goes back to what people think is cool, and what they think is cool is very limited to SA, right? So me, when I go out, I'm cool. I'm so cool in other places. And that's why I think I have this sense of confidence that I really don't care if they act like that. That's on them.
You're cool here. I'm cool
I'm cool
internationally.
internationally. Like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna talk to me. It doesn't buy me bread. It doesn't, you don't pay my bills. So it makes no difference to my life. So I'll just go on and I'm gonna greet you. If you don't greet me back, that's fine. That's on you. I didn't do anything to you. And I'll continue with my life because that's who I am. And people move weirdly, man, and it makes them look like idiots. I'm sorry to say, but it makes them look very very like, okay, why wouldn't you greet someone who's greeting you, or someone, or pretend like you don't know someone that
Yeah.
you had a conversation with 2 weeks ago? Like, like, bro, like, what is that about?
Yeah.
Like, so it's just also, I don't think we should chase it, and we shouldn't look to, this is for any young person out there who's like, oh, I want to be part of the industry, but like, you don't have to fit in. Like, do your own thing. People will catch on eventually. Just do your own thing. Go for it. Like, they will catch on. Like, trust me, they will catch on. They'll be like, oh my gosh, we've been sleeping on this Hachi. It's so cool. Or that guy is so cool. Like, don't chase it. Really, it's not that personal. Like, half the people that ignore you, they're not even that dope. But we don't say that to them. But I'm just saying to you, you get what I'm saying?
I know.
Like, it's like,
I know.
you
I
think
know.
you're cool because you
Yeah,
are
I
going
know.
with these group of people, but I'm just cool. Like, so sometimes you don't chase it. I don't chase it. I've learned not to chase it because I know that my source is too much. It comes from the ultimate source, and they cannot do anything about it. Even if they can try make me feel small, they will not succeed because I have told myself that you're cool. Like, you're cool. You're cool. You don't need them to tell you. You don't need cliques to feel cool. You don't need to fit in at all. Like, leave those people. Do you? And just go to where you're appreciated. Don't go to spaces where you're not appreciated. And if someone's giving you weird vibes, take it as, oh, that's on them. And then you continue with your life. Don't chase it. Don't chase it.
But I think maybe people, even with me, I think maybe this is something that I should have, like, learned earlier.
Yeah.
That, hey, there's really no friends in this industry.
There's no friends.
It's like people use each other, and sometimes, like you say, they're very weird. Like, I had this very interaction. That's the one that, like, really shocked me, right? I know this person, we talk, yada yada. I see them in real life. They're with their friends. I greet them. They act weird. And then they later send me a DM on some, hey, I was actually busy. Sorry for, yo,
Just
you
greeting
were right
me.
to
That is
front of me.
crazy.
Like,
That is crazy. So
what are
maybe,
we even?
because maybe their friends are
Yeah.
just like, we don't chill with like people who are not cool, who are not like, so
Yo.
I would literally just be like, it's cool, bro.
Yeah, I just said cool. I
And
mean, I
then
kept it pushing.
like, what are you gonna say? But like, imagine, I feel sorry for those type of people
Yeah.
because it's so sad, bro. Like, you are with people that you cannot truly be free around. Like, you always have to filter a part of you to make them feel all right.
Yeah.
People get so shocked at events when they come to me and they approach me and they think I'm gonna be snacks. I don't know how many times people told me that I've been wanting to approach you, but I was scared. And I'm like, what are you scared of? But I understand now because they used to that. They
that
used
kind
to
of stuff,
people who
yeah.
carry themselves like in such a high esteem. Like, oh, don't talk to me. I'm this person. Oh, you want to talk to me? Talk to my manager. No, I'm not that person. This is me through and through. And if you come to me and your idea is dope and you want us to collaborate, I'll collaborate with you. Because also I started somewhere. It's not like I just woke up one day and I was where I was. I've learned throughout the years and I don't belittle anyone. I think that's one thing I'm always gonna carry with me. I don't belittle anyone. Everyone that comes to me is on the same level. Same level.
That's dope because, yeah, but you are a unicorn amongst horses, to be honest, eh? Because it really is not
No,
like
you
that.
are right. Like me, if you meet me, post this thing. Probably meeting me at Groove, because at Groove, you know how things get so loud. And I'm like, hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Oh my gosh. Then maybe, this is my friend. You should meet my friend. My friend is dope. Then now it's like, okay. Like, that's just who I am. And I don't force, and it's all about energy. Sometimes you don't force energy.
Just keep it pushing.
Just keep it pushing.
And keep pushing.
Yeah.
I want to talk about your TikTok, because I feel like TikTok has more personality. Yeah. By the way, guys, like if you want to really know, not everyone, but most people, if you want to really know them, follow their TikTok. Instagram is dead, guys.
Instagram is
let's
dead.
end
It is
Instagram. People are actually real. We're talking about realness now in TikTok. You said something that I saw like I think a day or two ago,
Yes.
but it was on the lines of you complaining about them not leaving you, but it's not that. It's just that they're not worthy of the love that you have to give. What does that? Where does that come from?
Ish. Ish. Guys, matters of their hearts
Yeah.
are real for everyone. They real.
Yeah.
I guess that for me was like a closure statement to myself. And I don't know, at the heat of the moment, I thought I should share, because I was so in love with someone for like a long period of time. And me and this person, things ended. Like, I did still want them back. I still wanted things to work
As
out.
always, yeah.
Yeah, I still wanted things to work out, to be quite honest. But then on that particular day, I saw something that really shook me. It wasn't the first time, but it kind of like removed the dust from my eyes to say, oh, damn, I've been so into this person, but actually did not notice that this person has their own, I don't want to say issues, but I don't think it was gonna work over the long run, and I don't think it's good for me. And I think that I had so much pure and innocent love to give to the person, and they were never gonna meet me there. So that's where the statement came from. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you made me share that on a podcast. Damn.
Hey, we gotta get a little more personal. I can't have you for the second time, and so
Yeah,
we need to.
it's matters of the heart are really difficult to navigate, and I think we are all human. We should stop running away from that part of life and acting all tough and strong. Like, I'm a lover girl. I love love, and like, I think I have a lot of love to give. So sometimes you just need to realize that some people do not know.
just
They
not
cannot
worth it.
take it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
cannot take the love that you have because they're not used to it. Like, just like I am a very different person, my love is also very unique. It's not a love that you find, especially in this day and age of situationships. And so sometimes you need to look at yourself and be like, okay, yes, I mean, this person might have left or But were they even like? I don't think they were good. It was scaring them. We have too, so it's scaring the poor kid because they're not used to that. Like they're not used to that type
Yeah.
of love.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I actually did also make a TikTok similar to what you're saying. I was actually saying I was saying to the good guys, right? I was saying like
The good guys.
the nice guys or whatever. I was saying like you guys don't have to change yourselves. Like there's this notion now like, oh, you have to be bad, you have to be and I'm like, you have to be
Nonchalant.
nonchalant. I'm like, nah, dog, you really don't need to do that. For the most part, a lot of people don't want the good guys because to them that's very an unfamiliar love. You know what I mean? Like it's that
Experience,
thing of like,
yeah.
wow, why is this person so good to me? When they most of the time people are just used to like that.
To love. And I
Yeah,
mean
that
that
toxic.
means we're a broken generation. Imagine if now we're going to, because love is a natural thing, right? When we are going to try and fight against the laws of nature, fight against the energy of love. That means we're really damaged.
We honestly are
We
damaged.
really are
Yeah.
damaged.
What's the dating pool looking like for you? Because you're a bit younger than me. Like, and I'm saying this because the guys in my age they're saying like, hey, it's dribbling them. The women are also saying, and like now when I actually hear it from the younger, much younger, is it the
You want
same?
it from a personal
From
point
a
of view.
personal point, from what you've also noticed from your friends, but mostly personal, I think. So,
I mean, people are not serious. Like, people don't take love serious. The dating pool is made up of a lot of situationships. I would say 80% situationships and like 20% relationships. And then people still expect to get the benefits of being in a relationship in situationships. And
yeah.
it's crazy. I saw an Instagram post yesterday. Like this lady was sitting with this guy that she's seeing, and she's basically saying, I do everything for you. I am this. I cook for you. I clean for you. We bathe together. We do like she said
Yeesh.
all these
Yeah.
things. And then this guy's like, yeah, but I want a partnership with all those things. And then the girl was like, how? But can you see that these two things are the same? And then the guy said, no, they're not the same. The girl says they both end with ship at the end, right? And then the guy was like, but a partnership means that like we cannot just break up or that it cannot just end. And then the girl, okay, cool, it's fine. I hear what you're saying. Okay, you're gonna pay me 5,000 USD every month because this is a partnership, right?
Partnership, yeah.
Which I totally get, because if it's a partnership, then there should be a transaction of sorts. So what I'm trying to say is that like the dating pool, people want the benefits of a husband or a wife without committing to it. It's sad. But you know what my granny told me? By the way, happy birthday to my granny.
Is it her birthday today?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
her
happy
birthday.
birthday.
I asked her, Gogo, do you still think we should get married? Like, I should get married? And my granny was like to me, honestly, if I were you, especially today in this day and age, I don't know where she got this
Yeah,
knowledge
yeah.
from, especially today in this day and age, focus on your bag, my boy. I was like, damn, Gogo, damn. She's like, focus on your bag, focus on getting that money. The rest of the things we shall see. I mean, we humans, yes, that element will always be there. But I think right now it's all about the money for me, and at least for some of my friends. Like we're trying to get our lives together straight so that even if we don't get married, we're not so hacked. We're not so touched. We are crying in a Porsche or in a private jet or in a yacht. At least. But you don't want to be so fixated on relationships that you forget that you are here to live your own life. Like me, I'm okay. If I get married, I'm okay. If I don't get married, I'm okay. I'll be fine irregardless. And all I need to do is to make sure that I have everything I need to provide for myself. But yeah, situationships are the thing these days.
Is that what you also do as well?
No, I don't. No, I don't do situationships. I don't do situationships. Yeah.
At all. Or because sometimes we
It's
all
not that
know.
they tell
Yeah,
you
yeah,
exactly, you
you
know,
all know.
sometimes I mean, by the way it's so huge, like the numbers of situationships, like you find yourself in one, even if that was not the intention. I think I found even the one I was talking about, the guy that I liked, I was in a situationship and he said it in a podcast that he's into situationships. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, damn.
Wait. Did he say it prior or after you guys?
After
Okay,
he
okay.
said that
All right.
he is looking for a relationship, but he's
He
been
was
doing
in a situation.
situationships. So basically, I was also
Yeah.
a situationship.
Yeah. That's man one, woman zero.
So I guess you find yourself in situationships, even if you didn't know you were in a situationship. You know
I guess I can't do situationships, eh? I really can't.
how
Eh? I've
that's
tried
great.
it, but
Hearing it
it's
from a guy, that's very interesting. Like guys are the ones who are pushing this narrative of it's not that deep. Let's see where it goes. So I want to hear your perspective on relationships because you just mentioned that you can't do situationships. Do you ever meet girls that want situationship?
yeah, yeah. But most of them they want relationships, but they don't want to do things that you're supposed to be doing in a relationship. You know
Crazy
what I mean?
business.
So there's that aspect as well. But yeah, most of the time, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like people don't take relationships that serious anymore these
Anymore.
days. It's like okay, I can be with this person. It ends. Move
Just
to
like
that
you see
person.
the industry
That person.
Johannesburg and people using, I think relationships are that now.
Hmm.
People are with you so that they can get something.
And then once they done, they
They
vamoose.
vamos. Like we've clocked it. I've clocked it. I think I would confidently say I've clocked it because I've met people that I feel like Nina Niang. I've clocked it.
The dribble way. What's coming is dribble way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it sucks. It sucks because like I'm not a Josie person, guys. Like I don't think like you guys. I don't. I had to adapt to some of the things,
To
and like
adapt.
some of it was, it's not things that are ultimately me. Like I'll do. I'm talking about the nice guy. I think I'm a nice guy. I don't know. Maybe some girl might say I'm not, but I think I'm a nice guy.
You are a nice
Ultimately,
guy.
right? So, but getting into that
You're a
space, you
villain
have to.
in someone's
I'm
story.
a villain, and then maybe it was also in a time where I had to kind of, you know, put in my villainous day and day just so that I can be aligned to like how Josie is, But ultimately, I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I don't really need to do any of these stuff, man.
You don't.
It's not.
Yeah.
If it's not me, it's not me. If I can see this person is this kind of person, I'd rather just leave them,
100%.
That's just how it is for the most part. But enough about relationships. Let's talk
Yes,
about
thank you.
Let's talk about your new ventures. Let's talk about the colors by Ingwe.
My baby.
The stockings that you currently have on right now.
Yes. I stocking. See, colors by Ingwe. So I just started wearing stockings randomly. Like I just wear stockings randomly on a random day, and I'd get people like,
What's
"This
random?
is
On a summer day?
winter." It was
Oh.
winter, mostly in winter,
Okay.
and I would change the colors. Right, I would wear orange, I'd wear blue, I would wear green, and then people started noticing that no, you onto something. You're cooking here. What is going on? What's with the stockings? And then I met someone in the industry who really inspired me to like start the business, right? I started the business. I know you're looking at me like, who's the person? But yeah, I would rather not mention the name, but yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yes, that person inspired me to say, like, this is a dope idea and go for it. I was thinking about it, when you're just thinking about it, but
sure.
you not tapping into it. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna start colors. So before colors, I was selling hats because
Yeah, it was big. That's
yes, I used to work for a hat company years ago. So I started selling hats. Like it was called the Hat Lovers Market.
mm,
Then with the birth of the stockings,
mm,
I decided to change the name and to
to
Colors.
colors.
So it
Yeah,
was gonna be Colors by Miss Monta, which is how people normally refer to me, Miss Monta,
Miss Monta. Yeah.
which I think would have been dope. But I created the logo for Colors, and then in the L there had like a leopard print,
Mm,
right? And from that leopard print, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I was sitting down and I started thinking, colors, leopard, and leopard, Ingwe,
mm.
Ingwe in
In
Zulu.
Zulu, yeah.
And Ingwe, there's this famous saying in Zulu called Ingwe emabalabala, a spotted leopard, like my shoes. Ingwe emabalabala. Yes. So a spotted leopard, which also can translate to someone who has multiple talents and multiple gifts.
Mm.
And makes a living out of those gifts, which perfectly describes who I am. Then I was like, okay, actually, I don't want it to be Miss Monta. Miss Monta is very, Zoe, it's all about you.
Yeah, yeah.
No, Colors by Ingwe then came to life. I was like, okay, the leopard,
Mm,
colors by a
mm.
leopard that is spotted. And amabalabala means colorful, very,
Colorful. Yeah,
so
yeah.
everything just kind of made sense, the storytelling behind it. And I still wanted it to have that African essence because I would have said colors by the leopard. But,
Yeah.
but I was like, no,
Nah, it
it doesn't
doesn't
make
hit the
sense. Yeah.
same.
So I was
Yeah.
like, colors by Ingwe.
Yeah.
Ingwe meaning the leopard and looking at the qualities of a leopard.
Mm,
It's spotted, it's not
mm,
scared to go alone. Like
mm,
it stands out just
mm,
based off its patterns.
mm,
It's like it's bold.
mm,
Yeah, you
mm,
can it's
mm,
fire, it's fierce. It's not scared of anything.
mm,
It can just go. So I thought that would be a great way to give birth to colors. And it's not only limited to stockings, by the way.
mm,
I still want to sell other accessories that
mm,
make people colorful, that remind people of how young they are, that remind people of boldness.
mm.
I'm not selling clothes. I'm selling a lifestyle.
Okay.
I'm selling a confidence booster.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
it's the world of the bold.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's basically colors, and I'm obviously thinking of growing it. Not thinking, actually, I'm planning.
Yeah, I was
I've
about to
planned.
say, why are you
Why are you
thinking?
thinking? I'm planning
It's,
on growing it, on making it bolder,
mm,
releasing brooches because it's also about speaking life into people. Speaking life, empowering.
mm,
I want to get to a point where it's not seen as just a female brand, but just as a brand that exists for everyone
mm.
and anyone. Yeah.
I like the story that you have behind it as well, and also the fact that you're saying that you're not selling clothes per se, you're just selling boldness. And
Yeah.
most of like the successful brands and whatnot, most of the time that's what they say as well. Like they're
Really?
not really selling. Yeah, like Nike, like
Yeah,
they,
yeah,
they say they're not selling,
yeah.
clothing, but they selling that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do
The
it. Yeah.
motto,
So yeah,
So
it's
it's a good.
basically that Ingwe mabalabala. I'm selling that. I'm selling
Mm.
a spotted leopard. Yeah.
It's a good thing that you changed the name though, because this one
Right?
hits. Yeah,
It hits that the
it
story
hits
makes
hard.
sense
Yeah,
as
and it
well.
makes
Like
much more
it's just
sense.
like when I got the idea and I was sitting there by myself, I was
Mm,
like, okay, this is definitely from my ancestors.
mm,
My ancestors want me to do this. I mean, I like you asked me earlier on, I'm navigating quite a lot of things, and sometimes it causes me to kind of slow down on other things and
mm,
prioritize other things. But I do have big plans for colors.
mm,
And I think in the next year, people will get to experience colors even more pop ups, more like the vision. They will
mm.
get to see the vision, more styling work. Yeah, we're gonna do dope things.
Yeah, no, keep pushing. Yeah, I maybe you'll add some color to people like me who like black.
You're not
I'm a
wearing
black
black. I
person.
actually like the
Yeah,
color.
today I decided let me also just match because I knew you're gonna be
Come
wearing some
colorful.
colorful. Let me find something
Thank
in the
you. Thank
wardrobe that
you.
you can at least.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
but yeah, no, keep pushing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. But before we end it, I just wanna for people who are watching to know like what's next. Also, what's like something that you want to do but you're scared of, but you know you have to do coming
I love that question
next
a
year.
lot because, I've been going through it. Like, creativity is a very spiritual thing,
Mm.
right? It's a very spiritual thing that if you do not attend to it, it's like a calling. That's unedlozi of sorts. Like you have a calling, and if you don't answer to that calling, weird things start happening. You start getting depressed. You start getting angry at yourself because you feel like you're not living up to who you really are. You're not living
Yep.
up to your gifts. And I do. It's let me not say it's like a spiritual thing. It is a spiritual thing.
Mm.
It is so crazy. With me, I have so many things that people don't know that I do. Because people have boxed me into either you're a muse, like you're taking pictures, you're posing in front of the camera, but people don't know that I'm also a film and television graduate, that I have a degree in that, and I'm actually really cool at coming up with concepts, at, drafting down ideas. I recently did an event called Dikatara Dlala Mapantsula
I
for
saw that. Yeah.
Dikatara. And I did an exhibition there, and the exhibition was so great. The idea was basically Gogo's living room, taking you back to the township with the corner store. There were games from back in the day. I created a zine, a whole magazine speaking about that event and what we're trying to communicate through that, preserving culture. So there's just so much that I think people have not really seen. And I think I'm in a phase and a place in my life where I'm just letting these ideas out, right? I'm sending proposals, I'm writing to the brands that I'd like to work with. I'm thinking creative direction. I'm thinking content producing. I'm thinking like I'm in that place in my life right now. Like I'm nyashisa ideas. If you have an idea, if you have a song that needs an idea, I'm your girl. Hit me up. I'm really dope at those things that people did not know that. And I also did not know that. But every time I do
You're
something,
discovering it.
so yeah, that's something that people can look forward to going forward. I forgot the other question, but yeah.
The other one was I guess maybe it does also kind of
Tie
tie
into,
into that, but the question was like something that you are scared to do and you know you have to do.
It's what I just
Yeah,
described.
so I
Yeah, it's
think
what I
that's it
just
does
described. I know I
describe.
want to do, and I'm doing it. I have entered the season. I was in, if you asked me 2, 3 months ago, I would have said I want to, but now I'm saying
You're doing
I
it.
am doing it because I have passed the stage of sitting and not doing anything because it only kills me, and my biggest fear is dying without executing half the ideas or the talents that God gave me in this lifetime. So I'm trying my best to not limit myself and not to be limited by the world, by the systems and the structures of the world we live in. I'm trying really to just be my most authentic self, living my life boldly, loudly, unapologetically. Yeah.
Does it not keep you up at night? Because I also have the same thing. Like I don't want to die until I fulfilled everything that I've always wanted to do. You know.
It does, especially lately. I've been sleeping very late. That's why I was late today. Because
I saw the text by the way. I was like, this is the 1 a.m. Like
yes,
this one
yes,
is
yes, it really does. I mean,
yeah,
at 2 a.m. yesterday, I was on a call with a friend of mine.
2 a.m. on a call. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know
and I
you
was
you're
basically
definitely gonna be
shouting at
late.
her, and I was telling her how Dude, I'm so tired of hearing you saying you want to do this. Just start it. You know,
Let's go
when
ahead.
I'm like, let's go. We need to do it. We need to force
Yeah,
the in. I even came up with, I was like telling her that everything in this world works with force. I might not know a lot about the laws of gravity. I didn't do science, but I know that force eating more. So you need to force,
Yeah,
right? Like we just
yeah.
need to force the energy out. And once we do, the rest will be history. We don't have to now just sit and what if and what if. Yes, not everything you put out there is gonna work out. But one of the things will work out. The most successful people will tell you that they tried 10,000 things before they could get the one that succeeds.
True.
So the
Yep.
matter is just starting, and there's no such thing as failing. You are not a failure. There's no such thing as failing. You learn every time you fail, you learn, and then you implement it in the next project or in something else that you start. But there's no such thing as failure. So if you don't start, you'll never know where
Yeah,
it will lead
for
you,
sure.
and it's gonna kill you. It's what kills people
Yeah,
inside
it does.
because
It does.
you live with the question of if I had went there, if I had done that, like where would I be right now? So it's just better off to just free it out of your system, and if it doesn't work out, at least you tried than someone who did not try. Like trying is the most successful thing you can do.
That's yeah. Anyway, so we can chat the whole day, but thanks for coming. I really do appreciate you coming for the second time, guys. Go watch the first one because what she said here, she didn't say in the first one. So go watch the first one, come back, see the growth. But
Yeah, the growth is there. I
yeah,
can feel
the growth is there as well. Like, even just like how we, just sounds like I want to actually ask you different questions this time. I don't want to ask you the
repeat.
same
I don't even
thing,
what
yeah.
were you asking me the last time?
Hey, we talked about a lot of different things. Talked about alcohol, how much you hate alcohol. We talked about the
I still
government.
hate alcohol.
We talked about
I
so many
still do
things
hate
last time,
alcohol, and I still do think alcohol is killing the
is
youth.
killing the
It's
youth.
killing the
Okay,
youth.
it's good to see at least you're still holding on to
Yeah,
that one.
that I'm still
Yeah, it's
holding,
still 'cause
and even if I do, you do see me, sip, but trust me, in my
you know
heart, I know that
the
that
effects of
thing,
it. Yeah.
is destroying our societies. I say this because I'm not also a very huge drinker. Like I'm not like I can live without alcohol.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
live.
yeah, yeah.
So I can say this confidently, but I do think alcohol is destroying. And have you noticed, or before we go, I just wanna, have you noticed do you drink?
Yeah, I do.
The post alcohol drinking the next morning, how it kind of brings that depression in your system, like that regret, that ish, I shouldn't drink like this. Now you're
I don't
vomiting.
drink like
You
that
are
though. That's
nauseous.
I
I get you, but like for most people, you are nauseous. Now in the morning, you have a headache. Why do we do that to ourselves? Like, hey, anyway, that's an off.
It was fun in that moment, but hey, thanks for coming. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having
All
me
right,
again.
guys, check her out, and I'll put all the details in the description.